Hello, my name is Rick Stoddard, and I am the Micro-Credentials Coordinator at the Idaho Division of Career Technical Education, and I'm here to talk about the CTSO chapter and state officer digital badges that are available in SkillStack. When viewing these badges or awarding skills in these badges, the place to go is to the SkillStack website. In this case, there's a special landing CTSO page that's at cte.skillstack.idaho.gov. And this will show the badges, and this is where the badges can be awarded from. There are also other resources available, such as teacher and student user guides, how-to videos, etc. And you can reach those at the SkillStack page listed here from the CTE website. First off, what is a microcredential? A microcredential is a credential that is awarded for mastery of defined skills and concepts. This is in state board policy. They're awarded as measured by identified outcomes, and they can be stacked into larger micro-credentials called a stacked micro-credential. And they're most often seen as digital badges. They kind of reside at the intersection of showing off skills, for being able to verify those skills, whether you're an employer or at a college looking at skills, and the digital badge itself. Um, there are different terms that you may need to be aware of. One of them is the microcredential itself, which is a non-credit bearing credential, again awarded for mastery. These are measuring again of skills. It's not just seat time. And so through whatever assessment is used to view those skills, that's when the skill is awarded and then the badge is awarded itself. A digital badge is a visual representation of the microcredential. So it is, think of it as an artifact or diploma showing the skill that has been mastered. And then, as I mentioned, the stacked microcredential is a set of organized microcredentials that lead towards a larger stacked microcredential. Stacked microcredentials are important because, according to board policy, they may result in credit through institutions for prior learning. And so it's possible that those can be used as evidence of prior learning for college or other credit. To view the badges, again, going to the SkillStack website for the CTSOs, badging is at cte.skillstack.idaho.gov. The landing page looks like this. And this is an example of what the badges would look like. Again, there are two sets. There is the state officer leadership badges and the chapter officer badges. And when you select either one of those pathways, in this example, this is the state officer leadership badges, you can see there's a stacked badge in the upper left-hand corner. You can see there's a stack of badges. And underneath it are these other badges that are listed, including the communication and presentation skills badge, the goal setting badge, the teamwork badge, advocacy, professionalism, career readiness, and attending and contributing badges. These are the badges that make up the stacked badge and are awarded by your CTSO advisor. These are the leadership badges that make up the chapter officer. For that stack, there is also communication, goal setting, teamwork, advocacy, career readiness, and attending and contributing. Earning all those badges would then award you the larger stack there for chapter officer leadership. Looking at an individual badge itself, it lists the skills that are required and gives a definition of the badge. And so each of those skills are skills that would be needed to be awarded to achieve the badge. In this particular case for communication, there is a set of at least 5 of those skills that could help you earn that particular badge. What's great about the digital badges is then when you share those badges, they can be those skills can be verified directly by an employer or otherwise. And so this is an example of a badge that has been issued. So you can see there's an issued date and it says which agency issued it. It then lists the skills that are available that have been awarded to the particular student, and also what can be done either by the person receiving the badge, the student or learner, or the person approving the badge, the teacher or advisor, is there's an evidence portion. And so in this case, there is a link to a video demonstration of presentation skills because this is a communication badge. And so in sharing this badge with somebody, that link is also shared. So it could also gives some evidence of how that work was, or that badge was achieved and those skills were achieved for that badge. As I mentioned, the badges can be shared in different ways. They can be added to a resume. They can be shared directly as links. There is also a certificate that can be printed out that includes a QR code that links back to that embedded information. You can put this on LinkedIn or in other social media ways, or put in a digital wallet or digital backpack or a learning employment record as well, that will allow folks to easily verify that you have attained those skills. One of the cool features of SkillStack is there is an employer recruit feature that can recruit applicants for potential jobs based on the badges that they've received. And so in this example, you can see that someone can be recruiting for somebody that is good at goal setting, leadership, etc. And what would happen is you would get an email saying there's a potential job that matches the skills that you've earned. These are great for the CTSO badges because you're learning a lot of durable skills around leadership and communication that many of the employers are looking for. And so this is a way you can be recruited for jobs by receiving those skills. So some important information about approving the badges or earning the badges. As an approver or teacher or advisor, and you want to become involved with this, you would want to contact Teresa Danielson here in our office, or your CTSO manager. And there's also a form to fill out, and I will include that link in the video description for you to fill out. If you're a student and a CTSO member and you want to get involved with this, I would suggest contacting your CTSO advisor. There is also the same form which you can share your information that we can get an account set up for you. One of the things to be sure to do is make sure you're using your personal email so that those emails from SkillStack about recruitments and other things go to a place that you check often. And then for approvers, when we're creating the student roster in your account, you want to use the EDU ID, which is the state issued educational ID in Idaho for your students, CTS students, because this will link up to other information in SkillStack badges that have been awarded for the other CTE work that your students are working on. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me or Teresa, and we can walk you through the process. So again, kind of reviewing, there is a landing page that you want to go to award the badges and look at the badges. There are resources available on the SkillStack CTE site, including a student learning guide, a resume example, and a lesson plan. So there's a lot of good resources there to go to the link that's on the CTE page, and you can get to that. Again, if you have any questions, please email skillstack@cte.idaho.gov, and we'll answer those as soon as we can. It's myself and McKenna as the team here working on SkillStack, and we can help you with any questions of getting started with these badges or awarding these badges.